All right. We'll see what happens with that. But speaking of starting pitching, I want to stop the presses, Nika.
Stop the press. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said. I was being an idiot.
Excellent example of infield journalistic investigative technique.
Therefore, your heinous comment will be stricken from the record.
People love it when you lose. They love dirty laundry.
I just happen to notice that our presses aren't running, which strikes me as rather odd since we are, after all, a newspaper.
John Heyman stopped me in my tracks yesterday, actually. And I like John Heyman, but at the same time, I kind of lose respect for guys like him when articles like this are written, especially in April. It was April 17th, I should say. And our Padres, who have the best record in baseball and are shocking the baseball establishment world, you know, I feel like this is unfair to do to them, John, if I'm being honest. This is where I take issue with this kind of brand of journalism that you and sometimes Rosenthal and others engage in. You know, this is a vicious rumor. You know, you hear it in the intro, like those vicious rumors, you know, like, and I know that's in the rumors segment, but this is a vicious rumor because this is like, it's almost like you want to derail the Padres by putting a story out like this. This is like, we've talked about how the baseball establishment will try to will things into existence. For example, like Juan Soto to the Yankees was willed into existence in the offseason. And yes, the Padres were probably going to always trade Juan Soto, but the fact that it was to the Yankees and like it was willed into it, like we even questioned whether Aaron Judge's like PR team was behind the tweets and the rumors about like Soto to the Yankees is a done deal, like all these rumors and tweets and blah blah blah. Like you can't ignore it; it's noise.
Roki Sasaki, another one.
Yep, another one. Exactly. Like they willed it into existence. Like, oh, he's a Dodger.
Before he addressed the whole issue.
Yeah, so badly so that like his agent had to come out and say like, no, there's no deal yet, guys. Come on, and it's like, yeah,
And
but
the
we're
cat,
not stupid either.
Right, the cat was out of the bag too early, and this is the same concept.
When you have his teammates from the Japanese league telling other people on podcasts like, oh yeah, we always thought it was the Dodgers. That doesn't look good.
Right.
Now you have this article coming out where John Heyman says Michael King, everybody, our Padres favorite, is going to fit nicely into the Yankees next year. He says the Yankees could reunite with Michael King in free agency. That's the title of the article. I didn't even bother reading this crap. I don't need to.
And why you even start talking about this right now when Michael King's contract has a mutual option for next season, and this is where he gets the big paycheck.
Next season.
But
he can also opt out and get a long-term deal somewhere else if it's on the table. And
but you messing with his head.
I mean, maybe. I think it's probably laughable at this point to him. I'm just talking about what the intent is. Whether or not Michael King takes the bait or not, I don't think so. Michael King seems like a very bright young man when I listen to him speak. And he is not going to fall for crap like this. He knows where he's pitching this year, and he knows what his job is this year, and he knows what will come to him if he executes his job at a high level this year. It will all sort itself out in due time. You know, he made the deal that he made this year, and he seemed comfortable with that. He did the Padres a solid. He wants to win.
And why would he want to go back to a team that traded him, for starters?
That's another thing. The Padres legitimately gave Michael King a shot here. And I wrote this down. You know, the Yankees not only traded him, they held him back from becoming a starting pitcher. The fact that John Heyman thinks that the Yankees would become somehow the front runners to sign Michael King in free agency is almost laughable to me. Like I bet he would go to the Red Sox before the Yankees just to stick it to the team that denied him the opportunity to start. And I don't know how much there is to all the drama or anything, because Michael King seems like a really mild-mannered kind of guy to me and would just probably do his job. But at the same time, like I think I remember hearing and reading that he wanted to start in New York and they didn't give him the chance.
Yep, they just traded him.
So that's another flaw in the argument, Nika. Thank you for reminding me about that.